What's going on, guys? Dudley here, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Division 1. And as you guys can see, we are making a few purchases because we have 2 games left in Division 2, and we have to win both of those matches if we want to proceed to the next division. And I think the defense on the Serie A team is going to be a little weak. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you going to use the Serie A team? And because that's the team that I feel the most comfortable with. And I'm going to end up using it for these last 2 games as opposed to using the BBVA team. And I know you guys are saying, well, the BBVA team has a lot better players. And I know that, and I wish I could use my BBVA team, but it's just not working for me. So I have to use the team that I know I'm comfortable with. Plus, we're going to use our secret weapon. And if you do not know who our secret weapon is, you will know by the end of the next game. So we make those changes. We make sure that everyone is ready to head up into the match. We check the bench. We make a few changes. And we head into our very first match. And the team that we come up against is going to be quite a good team, actually. And I think the biggest worry coming up against this team was that the wingers are very, very pacey, and that midfield was really, really strong. So we had to go into this game with a winning mentality, but at the same time we had to keep in mind that we could not drop the ball. But anyways, a nice little bit of passing between De Rossi, Keita, and Totti. Totti turns around, scores the goal to make it 1-0 to the good guys. Not long after that, Hernandez back on the ball, pass it to Calhoun, back to Hernandez to Cuadrado to Hernandez to De Rossi. De Rossi sees Totti free. Another fake shot to get past the defender, nice little bit of dribbling, and into the back of the net it goes to make it 2-0 thanks to Totti. He does, however, get himself a goal from very bad of a defending, and it was just one of those near post shots that are unstoppable. But a nice little bit of passing once again, and my passing was on point this game. Nice finish into the bottom corner to make it 3-1 in the 47th minute. And then he makes a horrible mistake. He passes it off to me. Cuadrado's there. He picks up the ball, chops inside, and gets taken down. So that's going to be a penalty. And you guys know that there's only one person who takes penalties for us on this team, and that's not going to be Barzagli, who always steps up to the penalty. I really have to change that so I don't have to change it manually, but it's not Barzagli. We're going to go ahead and switch this up and give it to our boy Francesco Totti, who has already scored 2 goals as well as set one up. So here he is now to take the penalty and hopefully get himself the hat trick. We charge up the kick, and Totti takes the penalty, and not nearly as high as I wanted it, but it gets the goal anyways to make it 4-1, and Totti now has a hat-trick. Totti, nice little bit of dribbling to get the defender to commit to a tackle that he could not get to. Nice little skill from Keita, and a cheeky little finish to make it 5-1. And that is how the game is going to end. 5-1 victory. Nice little bit of dribbling. Here's a fancy flick. Dink. He actually chips it over the defender with that fancy finish and gets us a 5-1 victory. So we did extremely well in that match. We have one more match to go, and of course we are going to use the Serie A team. We cannot not use this team, if you know what I mean. Totti got a hat trick, Keita getting a goal, Hernandez getting a goal. It would be ridiculous not to use this team one more time for our final match. If we're going to win with any of these teams, it's going to be this one. So we go ahead and give them a little bit of fitness, make sure that everyone's ready to go, make sure that there's no issues heading into this match. And thing that I was really worried about during these matches were disconnects, because I had been playing a few people on this that disconnected very early on in the game. And whenever someone disconnects and you don't know who it is until it kicks you out of the game, it's a little bit scary. So I was extremely worried that that was going to happen to us and we were going to lose our one and only chance of getting promoted. But this is the team that we come up against, a very good BPL team, a very sweaty BPL team if I'm honest, but nonetheless, we had a pretty sweaty team ourselves. So I try to take the ball away from Willian. He somehow gets it back, fake shots me, very well timed fake shot, and he takes that shot and it goes into the back of the net. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, we've just lost this game. This guy's going to go ultra defensive, and we are not going to be able to do anything. But that's not what happened at all, or at least I don't think he went ultra defensive. I don't actually have any I don't have any proof to say he did not. However, nice little bit of dribbling from Quadrado. We see Calhoun open at the far post, and we go ahead and pass it off to him to make it 1-1. Going into the second half, once again, Keita being a wonderful little player. He passes it off to De Rossi. De Rossi sees a nice little pass in the middle of the field. Passes it to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Quadrado, and Quadrado makes it 1-2. In the 60th minute. In the 62nd minute, we get a nice little pass to Quadrado, nice little bit of skill to cut inside. We then use the chop to get back through on goal, nice little steps, and we end up getting our third goal from Quadrado in the 63rd minute, and the game is looking very, very good as of right now. Totti, nice little bit of pass, nice passing to Quadrado. Quadrado sees that Keita's open, back to De Rossi, and De Rossi smashes one into the near post to make it 4-1. And that, my friends, is why Totti is our secret weapon. He finishes from wherever he wants. His pace, I don't even notice his pace because he's always in such good positions. I do make a mistake, however, and he gets himself a ball that it looked like it was through on goal. He pauses the game as soon as he gets it, and he decides that he is not going to play anymore. So he leaves while he was through on goal, surprisingly, or he might have been offside. I don't know. I never found out. We end up getting a 4-1 victory, get the 10,000 coins that we so greatly deserve for winning this game 4-1, and we got the final 3 points that we very much needed to get into the next division. So we won't be repeating Division 2. Once again, we are heading straight into Division 1, and we might actually take a break from divisions and start playing a few cup matches because divisions are always frustrating, and I think after beating one of possibly the hardest divisions that I think I've had to face, I'm going to take a break from divisions. We're going to head into some cup matches, practice a little bit more before we head into Division 1 and try to get that title. But anyways, I was feeling good. So there was 15k packs out, and I said, why not buy a 15k pack, one of the St. Patty's Day packs. Let's see what we get. Go ahead and open it up with our 15k coins. Really 5k loss because we got 10k from winning that, and we get absolutely nothing, not surprisingly. But we do get Elia, who unfortunately isn't 5-star skills anymore. What a letdown. But we get a whole bunch of consumables, 2,000 coins. We actually only lost 3k out of that pack, and then the rest of the stuff we just keep except for this guy. We go ahead and discard him. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know in the comment section below, and as always, have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this. Peace.